Hello guys, welcome to another episode of the Photoshop Made Easy series, and today we are going to be looking at the selection tools, one of the great tools when, especially if you are to work on flyers or to work using people's images. The select tools are one of the best tools or one of the great tools that you have to use. So without talking much, let's get started. If you've never subscribed to my channel, kindly do me a favor by clicking on the subscribe button so that you encourage me to do more and to help you learn more. So to do this, to use the selection tools, there are various types of them which I've decided to list them here. So we have the types of selection tools. We have the quick selection tool, rectangular or elliptical Marquee tool. We have the quick I think I've repeated this. We have the magic one, the lasso tool, polygonal lasso tool. We have the magnetic lasso tool. So they are all here. When you go on your listen, we have them listed here. So for the first ones, that's the Marquee tools. We have the shortcut is M, and you select the one you want. So you right click to get the other options pop up, and when you come here to, it's likewise. So the first, those two offer you the sorry for that. So you have the object selection here, quick selection, and the magic one. And finally we have the lasso tool, polygonal lasso tool, and magnetic lasso tool. So the lasso tools are also there. Their shortcut is L. So to use them, the quick so I'll start with the object selector. That's the latest one, and I think it's one of the most intelligent ones. So to select, you just click on it and you go to draw. You have the option here, you have it here, you can draw it. So you draw around the picture that you want to select and you leave it, and it does the selection for you. So because this on the background is not that complex, the selection was easily done. So to zoom in, you click Control plus to zoom in, Control minus to zoom out. So you can, let me zoom in, or you can click on Control space, then the right click to zoom in. So here it has done a good job here for me. So that's the object select tool. You could also use it this way, the lasso version mode of it. So with the lasso, so to deselect, you control D, deselect. So the lasso to down is, you simply draw around it. But for this picture, it doesn't apply much here. I think the next picture will be where it will be much applicable. And it does a selection for you. And the next one with this picture is a little not also complex compared to that one. So to select it as well, you just click on it, draw around the picture, and it does the selection for you. So I have over here, so you check for details mostly, and especially when you're doing selection, it's good to check for details. So you realize that my ear here has not been covered. So to add selection, you click on Shift and you draw so when you click on Shift, you can see that the icon changes to plus. So you just draw that part that you want to add, and I think it did not do a good job there. So to remove selection, you click on minus. So minus to deselect. So you try to make it perfect. Let me not waste much time on the picture. I'm not to edit it. So you go through the picture and do corrections. So that's the selection, and this place you realize that between my hand and the shirt there is some space there. So if I want to remove that space so it won't be part of the picture, you just select here, and I'll just select, I think it's an AI that works to select shapes that are similar. Yeah, so you can see that it has removed that place, and control 0 to zoom out, zoom to fit screen. Let me zoom in here as well. Alt key. So you have it right there. So to find out what you selected, you just click on kill, and to tell you what, it will show you what you selected. So this is just what I've selected, and I realize that it's a cool thing. So mostly if you want to work with it, you can just duplicate it by clicking on Ctrl J to duplicate and hide the background. Okay, I think I did not select. Okay, so after the selection, so here's a Ctrl J, and you have it right there for you. So this is the background that I've just removed. And the next one is, so when it comes to pictures like this, to select a particular one, if I was to do select, if I want to select only one of them, I'll just draw through that person, and to draw that particular person. So you realize that here the shirt, part of the shirt is not included, so you just add it. So just for this, I'm giving you the concept. So you click on shift and you continue adding till it's well added, and that's as simple as that, using the object select tool. So the next tool is the rectangular marquee tool. So the rectangular marquee tool, that one is to select a rectangular space or a rectangular shape. So let me open this shape, this design here. Alright, so I have the 2021 calendar here, and happy new year to all of you. So I'll just create a new file, which you all know how to do it. Remove the guides. Alright, so when you go to this, to select a particular month, what we use here is we'll use the Marquee tool. So the Marquee tool selects in rectangular shapes, and you know a square is a rectangular shape with equal sizes, a bit of mass there. So you just click on to get a square shape, you click on shift and you draw through. But if you are to just draw it a freestyle rectangle, you just draw through wherever you want to select. and I've done the selection, and you go to move tool and you drag it across to wherever you need it. So I have it over here. So that's how you use the rectangular Marquee tool. You use it to select areas that you need. So you can move it across, this selection across here. Go to the move tool and move it out there again. So simply, that's what I use to design the calendar. So if you are to design a calendar, you can just select them individually, put them in your own arrangement, and you can just get this image by searching 2020 calendar PNG, and you have it at your fingertips. So that's how to use the rectangular Marquee tool. And the elliptical Marquee tool works likewise, but just that one selects in oval shapes. So let's say I've selected it this way. Okay, because this one is a transparent object, you not fill it that way. So when you come here, so let me select the face, move. So you see that it's selected in an elliptical form or an oval form, as others will call it. And if you want to draw a perfect circle or select a perfect circle, you click on shift and you go drag it through. So for a perfect square, you click on shift with the rectangular Marquee tool, and for a perfect circle you click on shift also. So you select this and you can take it across. So that's how the Marquee tools work, and you can apply it in the designs you need. So when there are times you need one of them and there are times you need the other one. So the singular Marquee tool and the column Marquee tool, you can single row Marquee tool and column Marquee tool, you can check those ones out for yourself. We have the next one here, lasso tool. So we have the lasso tool itself, the main lasso tool, and the main lasso tool is just like we were using during the object selection. It's a freestyle selection. So if you want to select freestyle here, I just want to select the map area. I don't know for whatever reason, but let's just select. So that one is freestyle selection. So freestyle selection is what the lasso tool is used for. And the other one, the next one is the polygonal lasso tool. That one works like the lasso tool, but that one draws in rectangular straight lines. So to select, let's say for the instance, this picture, so you select straight lines and it continues. So at first, this was the tool I used to select images until the object select tool was introduced. So if you're using the other versions, which is not having the quick select, the object select tool, this is a great tool to use. So you go through it for all the details. But there are places where you apply this tool and use it for your design. So when you get to the starting point again, it will close up and do the selection for you, and you move it to wherever you need it. And the lasso tool, to draw a rectangle with it, or to draw a straight line. So when you click here and I want to draw a straight line, I just click on shift. With whichever way I'm moving, it doesn't move like otherwise, it moves straight. So I select up to this point, then go down here, select here, left, up, then back to the start point, and it selects, and you apply it just like you use the other tool. So those are and we have the magnetic lasso tool. So with that one, I think it's the selector. Let me put it in a less complex picture so that you will be able to find out what it does. So with that one, it selects like this one, but just that as you select it, there is an AI. So to delete selection, to remove a dot, you click on backspace. So for instance, if I'm going this way, so this one it goes the freestyle way, but it has an AI that is able to detect objects. So it's able to detect the object and do and at least a bit perfect the selection for you. So this one too, you can use it. So let me go back here, and you see it selects the object for you in a way that you don't have to suffer like the other one. And as I told you, all of them have their uses. So this one mostly, if you want to select pictures, which the object select tool, if you don't have the object select tool, this is a great tool to use. So the magnetic lasso tool is what I've just used here. So as far as you continue moving it, it selects around. And as I said, to subtract selection, you click on the backspace to select that. I'll just leave it here and change it to. So that's how that one is also used. The other tool among the select tools is the quick select tool, which I've not showed you yet. And the quick select tool is also a very good one. It selects as you brush through. So let me increase the brush size. So you can increase the brush sizes here. So this size. So when I click on it, it selects and goes along. And to deselect, you click on left and you click through. So to reduce the size, you come up here and reduce. So if I want to deselect this part, I'll just click on the left and gently deselect, reduce the size. And with my Alt key clicked, I'll just deselect. Okay, so that's how to use the quick select tool. And the last one here is the magic wand. And the magic wand tool does the selection in a good way. So for instance, immediately I clicked, it selected everything. It samples. So that one selects in a sample form. And the tolerance level is what determines the magnitude at which it selects. So with a tolerance level as low as 9. With a tolerance level as low as 9, when I click, it selects a small range. So if I click here, it has selected the I, the M, the C, S. So that's how that one too works. It selects in a sampling form. So we have the point sample, we have the 3x3 average. You can explore them so that this video wouldn't be very long. for you. So that's basically the select tools you have. And let me just add a bonus to you, how to change backgrounds. So with this, you can also go to select subject. So if there are many subjects in the picture, it will try as much as possible to select all the pictures, the subjects that are there. So let me look for a background here. So I just get a cool background. So okay, so it has been selected. To duplicate it or to just bring down alone out, you can Control J to duplicate it and hide the background. So I've duplicated this. A way of removing the background. Another way of removing the background is with a selection on, you can mask. So when you mask, you can at any time come back to the image. You can remove the mask at any time. So delete mask and you have it there. So safer ways to work is always using the mask, or to me, I don't use the mask very often. What I use is I duplicate and I hide the main layer. So anytime I need the main layer, I'll just come back to it, and it's cool because you don't know what mistake you might do on the image that you will need the main layer again. So don't delete layers, hide them as much as possible. And that's how you hide it. Click on the eye icon over there. So with this, the background removed, you can drag in your background. And lucky for you, I'm going to be sharing this background with these backgrounds with some special people, which I'll tell you those who are qualified for it later on. So as we go through, I'll share with you what to qualify you for those backgrounds. It took me a hell of time to get them. Okay, so simply the background has been changed. So whichever background that you are changing, you just use it with that. So that's what the selection tools are, and that's how they work. And I hope this video helped you. This video was on select tools. All right, so basically you've learned how to use the select tools and you are ready to work with images anytime they are given to you, removing backgrounds, changing of backgrounds, and a whole lot of stuff there. So basically, if you have any question, leave it in the comment section or on the group chat. I'll make sure I answer you as soon as possible. And if you have other suggestions, also leave it there for me. And rating is very important, so kindly like this video and hit on the subscribe button. So till I see you in the next video, is bye bye.